Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. Who all remember Senator Bob Menendez, the guy that voted twice to impeach Donald Trump, who fought Donald Trump's agenda the first time Trump was in office, and then wanted to make sure Trump can never run again for office after 2020? Well, now he has been sentenced to 11 years in prison for taking bribery, and he's begging Donald Trump for a pardon. And Donald Trump said, not gonna happen. Really quickly, smash that thumbs up button. Make sure you're subscribed. Let's get into it. Breaking. Former Democrat Senator Bob Menendez sobs in court as judge sentenced him to 11 years in prison for bribery. Former Democrat Senator Bob Menendez, 71, sobbed in court as he was sentenced to 11 years in prison for bribery and corruption. Prosecutors asked SDNY Judge Sidney Stein to sentence Menendez to 15 years. Bob Menendez's lawyers initially asked for a 2-year sentence. However, after they changed it to 8 years after the judge sentenced the former lawmakers, co-conspirators, to 7 years and 8 years, respectively. So not only did his smirk get wiped off his face, but also the people that worked for him that were involved in bribery, right? They found all the cash, the bricks of gold that he took from Egypt. And what was he doing? Well, he was selling America's top secrets to foreign adversaries, CCP, Egypt, and others alike. But here's what baffles me, ladies and gentlemen. If we remember Trump's impeachment number 1 and impeachment hoax number 2, Bob Menendez was one of the loudest anti-Trump senators. He was screaming, he's bought by Russia. Russia pays him. He sells our secrets to them. This dude was the loudest. Now, he's going to prison. And there's also this. My good friend George shared this. Breaking. Former Democrat Senator Bob Menendez just got sentenced to 11 years in prison for accepting bribes. The judge told him, quote, somewhere along the way, you became, I'm sorry to say, a corrupt politician. Menendez is hoping to score a pardon from President Trump. Also, Bob Menendez voted to impeach President Trump twice and also called him a liar and a fraud. Now he's lobbying to get a pardon. He should rot in prison. I agree, George. I couldn't have said it better. But here's what I hope comes from this. We understand that politics is a very dirty, very corrupt game. We all know it. I follow politics for a living. I'll tell you, it is a dirty game that they play. I hope more future Democrats, Republicans, senators, congressmen, and women, everyone looks at this and let it be an example to them. And maybe you're a Democrat or a Republican senator or congressman who runs across this video, and maybe you've been dabbling in corruption. Stop. Don't do it. Put it away. You don't want to spend 11 years in prison. And let me tell you about Bob Menendez. He's going to be extorted. He's going to be abused, made fun of. He's not going to have a good time. Dude is obviously really old, not in the best physical shape. It's going to be a bad time for him. I'm just letting you know. Trump, don't give him the pardon. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, if you're against political corruption, smash that thumbs up button. And if you're for MAGA, subscribe. See you on the next one.